Hey, it's Eric with Jazz Wealth Managers, where we're not just wealth managers, we also like to do a lot of planning. So we don't just handle the investment side. Today, let's talk about something that I see quite a bit when it comes to retirees, and that is how much risk should you be taking? Would it be okay to maybe take a little bit of extra risk because maybe all this money isn't for you? Maybe you want to leave some for the kids. I see so many retirees that take money off the table even though it's set aside for the kids. In the end, you worked hard for it. You want to grow the dough to leave it to the kids. So let's see if that is a possibility. Let's jump over here to the screen and let's take a look at Mr. Pat again. We talk a lot about Pat around here. And so with Pat, he's 59 years old. You know, Pat's going to be retiring here before too long. He's currently living on $4,500. You know, he's got his savings that he's got going, a little bit of income, $100,000 in income. Doesn't need a lot to live on, $3,000 a month. He wants to retire at 65. So in general, nest eggs, what we're looking at with this, just to get an idea of can he retire, and if so, you know, is he on track for retirement? But there's so much more that we're looking at when it comes to nest egg and really doing some out-of-the-box planning. And part of that, what we're looking at right here, is his net worth. Then we're going to jump over into his retirement plan. Pat's on track for retirement. You know, he's got currently just a general balanced style portfolio. That's the way that Pat's invested if you look right here. And thing about it is he's got $318,000 projected at the end of his plan. This is money that's going to go to either charity, inheritance, or Uncle Sam if he's not careful. Hopefully somebody's in line with that, or he's got a good manager to help him plan for that. There we go. So looking here, though, what we've got to look at is being balanced the best fit for him and the best bang for his buck. Well, if we're going over here into the planning, what we want to look at is his retirement details. See, Pat doesn't need a lot to live on. In retirement, he has a good little nest egg there. So what's going to end up happening is if he takes that balanced approach, yes, he'll make it through retirement just fine. But if he maybe establishes another bucket, maybe the bucket would be a long-term aggressive growth fund. Could it work for him? Well, right here, if we're looking, Pat's going to be retired at 65. He's going to need a little bit of income. That income is showing right here in the orange bar. So then over here, though, you see the purple. Purple is going to be Social Security. Well, for Pat, for the most part, for many years between, let's just say 68 and really all the way through, it looks like actually, a lot of these years, Social Security is going to be the bulk of his income versus it being anything else. Well, then if Social Security is part of that, Pat's only needing, you know, let's say right here at 68, he needs $10,000 from his savings, almost $11,000. If that's all he's needing, and he's going to do that consistently through the years and only need $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, and let's see what Pat has again, just to give you an idea. So he's got $292,000. Well, if he only needs $10,000, $11,000, why not build a bucket for him that's going to be more of a short-term bucket that he's able to pull from to make sure that he's funded? But then through the years, if we're able to then create a separate bucket that's a bit more of an aggressive strategy for him, this bucket could be for long-term money. Maybe he wants to take another trip or wants to give the kids some money at some point. Or maybe, just as I said, it's just so that he can leave the children a larger nest egg. Could he do it? Absolutely could. Even if we go over here, we could just adjust this a bit. Let's just say that he wants to go with a growth fund. Let's see what that would do if we just look at a general growth fund. Right there, he's still going to have the same probability of success, but now you're talking, almost $150,000 more that he can leave for his children in retirement or when he passes. So that's an option. So there's a lot of different ways that you can look at this, but a lot of people want to pull all the risk off the table when it comes to retirement years, and I understand why. You hate to see the money going up and down, but what if you create that short-term bucket, and that's where most of your money is going to be being pulled from? You got the extra bucket over here that's the long-term money. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it. It is going to be a little bit more volatile, but long-term, it can be more dough in your pocket or more dough for inheritance for the kids. It's totally an option for you. Around here, we like to think outside the box. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.